calling 2024 CR 2336, State of Texas versus Larietta Nicole Holmes. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Greg Desmarais.
Are you Ms. Holmes? All right, you're gonna need to speak up so the court reporter can hear. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision or Deferred Adjudication with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery?
I have, Judge.
Have you reviewed it with your client?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Holmes, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with injury to the elderly, bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up these rights and enter into a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
Off the record for a moment. We're back on the record. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Holmes, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2023 CR 8418, and there's to be restitution of $3,700.85 to John Ripley. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
That is wrong.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution, no contact with John Ripley or Feather Point Road, San Antonio, Texas, 78233. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plea?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
No objection, Your Honor.
And state, have you conferred or spoken to the complainant?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you
Yes.
understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client has obviously, since this case occurred back in July of 22, She's obviously stayed out of trouble, Your Honor. She's been to court. She is going to school. She's becoming a business, but nevertheless.
Esthetician.
Currently she works as an esthetician, which is my understanding is skincare. And that's what she does for a living. But she's also going back to school to get her degree in business administration. She has 2 children, a 15-year-old, a 17-year-old that she takes care of. And this was a difficult case, obviously, for her judge. This is a true no contest plea, and this is what she believes is in her best interest. She wants to get off probation as soon as possible, do everything she can. So we just ask you to grant this and get closure on this.
All right, so Ms. Holmes, you understand when people ask you to leave their property, whether you think you're being evicted legally or not, it's always best to leave and then just handle things civilly. So if this were a case where you didn't think you were being evicted properly, all you had to do was, you know what, I'm going to file a civil case. And it appears that it is not a civil case that would be filed in district court based upon what the amount is. So you would just go to one of the JP courts and you just file it. And there are plenty of people who file that every day. And that's how you solve that, as opposed to coming here. Now you have all of these extra fees and you have this. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So, of course, I always have to ask this question. The piercings underneath the lip, were those painful?
No, ma'am. I
Okay.
didn't get them at the same time either. I got them over a period of time.
So what order did you get them? What was the first one?
I had got this one, I was like 16,
Mhm.
and I got this one, I was like 19, and then I just got this one, and it's just compliments when I smile.
Oh, okay. I'm always wondering. And the tattoos, what are the symbols for those?
It's really not too much of a symbols, butterflies, music symbol. I play the piano,
Oh, wow.
Bible verses. I grew up in the church.
See, I always wanted to play the piano, and I was going to take it as an elective in college because everybody's like, it's an easy elective. Okay, I'm in a class that's supposed to be for beginners. Everybody in there had a piano at their home and had been playing forever. They were truly taking it as, yes. I couldn't even answer because our professor would say, in order to answer the roll call, you had to play the note he wanted you to play. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Drop that class.
I dropped it, but I dropped it before they were going to give me a W.
There you go.
I saw the writing on the wall before the end of the week. I was like, no.
Judge, as you know, you too, that want to learn the piano, YouTube will teach you immediately.
All right, we're gonna see. Well, don't put professors out of business. All right, so you're currently employed. Okay, so this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration 2023 CR 8418 and state, do you have that? There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom. Thank you. On the person.
Thank you.
There's going to be regular random UAs. I always have to tell people who are new to probation, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all, even at your own home. You're not allowed to do marijuana, even at your own home, because what that's going to result in is they're going to result in a positive UA. And people think these are my rules. These are the rules that the legislatures have put in place. So if you're UA today, is everything going to be fine?
Okay, pause here. This is where the stakes become real. Miss Holmes is officially hearing the charges against her. A third-degree felony in Texas can carry 2 to 10 years in prison. That's not a slap on the wrist. This is serious. Audience, imagine sitting here knowing your entire future could hinge on the next few statements. How would you react?
All right, what's going to be in your system? All right, so we're going to do random UAs and we're going to test for levels. So those levels need to start going down. You understand? And do not, if they file a motion to revoke because your levels are increasing, do not come back to the court saying you were around people who were smoking, because you have children. You shouldn't be around people who are smoking because it gets in your clothes and children end up smelling like marijuana, their clothes smell like marijuana, and then children who are at school tend to tease them. And we don't want that. There is to be 150 hours of community service restitution.
May I speak to that, Judge?
Yes.
Is it possible if she can show semester grades going towards her business administration degree, that can satisfy some of that community service?
I was just about to say.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
ESPN.
The community service hours. Yeah, we're here. The community service hours will be waived once she provides proof of her BA. And honestly, you should be able to finish that, hopefully, before your community supervision has expired. But if you show the court that you're actually taking classes, and when I say take classes, your attorney know I will mean this, not just one class a semester. You understand? And I understand that you work. I understand that you have children. So for you, it's going to have to be at least 4 hours a semester. And that's not full time. For this court, at least 8 hours is full time. But because of everything that you have going on in your life.
Look at this. This is a classic moment of the human side of the courtroom. The attorney is painting a picture of responsibility, progress, and parental duty. Courts don't just see a crime, they see context. You can almost feel the tension. Will the judge grant deferred adjudication or not? This is where the heart versus law drama comes into play.
Probation, she needs to do at least 4 hours per semester. There's to be anger management. There's to be no contact with John Ripley or the address on Feather Point Road. And there's to be the restitution amount of $3,755.85 to John Ripley. And there's to be field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. Probation, is there anything else? Thank you. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
And Judge, was the fine probated? Is that something I need to address?
There was no fine asked for. You're welcome. Probation, anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Off the record, in this court, to be successful in probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel as though your probation officer isn't addressing it, you can always come back to the court and we'll take it up. All right, do you have any questions?
No.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes,
Thank
once
you.
she talks to probation. Court is calling 2024 CR 2669, State of Texas versus Omar Flores. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Robert Gear for defendant Omar Flores, judge, and we're ready.
Are you Mr. Flores?
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have, judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery.
Harry's a critical legal insight. Probation isn't just a free pass, it's a contract with the court. Notice the specific hours per semester and the no contact rules. These conditions are enforceable and failure could land her back in jail. Think about it. Your daily choices are literally monitored by the state. High stakes, folks.
Mr. Flores, did you review with your attorney the application for deferred adjudication?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Mr. Flores, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions
Yes,
with
ma'am.
your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement, in this case, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this agreement you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? You're going to need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe that he does.
Do you
Judge.
believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe that he is, Judge.
Mr. Flores, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred. Did you understand that to be the plea? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Notice this clever legal strategy. The judge is offering a pathway to reduce community service hours. If Omar completes trade school, it's a real-world incentive baked into the legal system. Education and skill building aren't just personal wins, they directly affect your legal outcomes. That's a twist most viewers don't realize.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
There have not, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plea?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. City Exhibit 1.
Defense is reviewed, Judge. We have no objection.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Flores, are you employed?
Not at the moment. I got fired when I got arrested.
All right, so what, your prior employment, what were you employed as?
Okay.
All right. So do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am. I got 5.
All right, what are their ages?
7, 6, 5, and 2, 1.5, and a newborn.
I'm sorry?
1.5 years old and a newborn.
All right, do they live with you?
Yes, ma'am. They do.
All right, so you have a drug problem, obviously.
Yes.
So how often are you using?
Not often.
What does that mean?
Like, I just started using because I was tired of lying. So I had to.
So, I don't live with you, right? So how often are you using? And here's the thing. You need to be 100% honest with me, and this is why. Because you've already entered your plea. I've read the stipulations, and I'm trying to help you to make sure you're not back here for this. I'm trying to help you so that you'll be a good father to your children. And guess what? Everybody in this courtroom, we all have issues that we're trying to work through, right? And to be better people. So where you are now, hopefully it's not where you're going to end up. Where you are now, we're trying to get you to be a great father, right? And to be a clean and sober father. So I'm inclined to release you from custody, but I just need to know what we can do for you so that you'll be clean and sober. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So I used to always tell my clients, once you got a deferred agreement, now's the time to tell the court what you need help with so you won't be back here, okay?
Okay.
All right, so how often are you using?
I will use once every 2 days.
Okay, once every 2 days. All right, so this is what the court is going to do. There's going to be a $1,500 fine. The court is going to probate that. I know both of you all wanted the court to consider 2 years, but the conditions of probation are up to me. So I'm going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything successfully and you do well, your attorney can always come back and ask that you be terminated early, which is a good thing, which means released from probation early, okay? You're going to do regular reporting by Zoom or in person. We can do a TAP evaluation. And probation, it's okay to do that TAP evaluation out of custody. And probation, once that TAP evaluation is completed, if they recommend inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. Do you want the TAP in custody? Yes. All right. So this is what we're going to do. The TAP evaluation and a referral to felony drug court will be in custody. What I can tell you, it's Thursday. Felony drug court, they'll be able to see you by the 1st of next week, okay? And I'm going to make sure that we check on it to make sure it's done. They're pretty quick with their evaluation. Here's the thing. Felony drug court is an intensive treatment, but they're probably going to start with you with outpatient treatment. It will be very important for you to be in that program because they will be able to be rigid and stay on you and make sure you're going to be a good father. You understand? So when they come to interview you in jail, just lay it all out there. Let them know what their problems are and that you need help. And that's what they're going to be there for. So they'll help you with that. They're going to help you with employment. They're going to help you be a great father to your children. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So we'll do a TAP evaluation and referral to felony drug court in custody. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. How far did you go in school?
I'm a high school graduate.
All right. So what do you want to do with the rest of your life as far as employment?
I'm actually into construction.
All right. So I'm going to order 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to waive those hours if you obtain some sort of trade school certificate.
Okay.
I will tell you, welding, being a plumber, they make a lot of money. They make more money than I do, probably. Not probably, they do. So there's always a need for welders and there's always need for the plumber. And guess what? If somebody calls you out for a plumbing job on the weekend, that's going to be super expensive. So I'll waive that if you obtain a trade school certificate. I am going to order parenting classes. And there should be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. And there'll be no unsupervised contact with minors. Now, let me just tell you the reason I'm doing that, because I want to make sure you're clean and sober. Sometimes when people are in the throes of their addiction, I think you can agree with me, they're not the best parents. And you have every intention of doing right, but you hear of too many cases where people are not in their sobriety and maybe a child is wandering around outside, runs in the street. You don't want that, right?
No, ma'am.
All right, probation. Is there anything else he needs? I'm sorry?
UA.
Yes. All right, so we'll do regular random UAs. All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorneys? Did
Yes.
you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. To be successful on probation in this court, communication is key.
Yes.
If you have an issue, if you think you're going to use, or you just need somebody to talk to, call your probation officer. If you feel as though they're not addressing your issue, you can always come back to court. All right. So the state offered you deferred. Your attorney wanted you to have deferred. I agreed to have you on deferred. You know what that means? That means that we think that you are going to do well.
Yes.
Otherwise, we would not have offered it. Okay.
I
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
understand.
All right. We're going to go on the record in 2024 CR 3624, State of Texas versus Ramsey Ibrahim for the state.
Gentlemen,
Mr. Adam,
Yes. All right, for the state?
You're saying.
All right, for the defense?
Jason Wolf.
And are you Mr. Ibram?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so on the record, let's take up the motion to withdraw. Counsel, are you withdrawing that motion?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, I was prepared to present my argument on the violation report. I do not know that we have complete discovery. It was our very first setting on May the 12th. He's had his issues. He had a violation report along the way and is in custody. I was prepared to address that. I did confer with the state at that first setting that we had.
Mhm.
My goal was to get Mr. Ramsey prepared to get an offer from the state at the next setting. And if I know the court would like to push this given the certain situation, but my goal would be asked to reinstate him, that he can get back in compliance with the Center for Healthcare Services, start reporting to the doctor. He has been diagnosed with depression and ADHD.
Okay, so just 1 second.
Yes, Judge.
So state, this is coming back on Ms. Ferguson, if you'll do a reset form, this is coming back on July 15th. On July 15th, state you need to be prepared to tender an offer to the defense.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, now let's address the reason he's in custody.
Okay, Judge, my apologies for getting repetitive.
It happens. Let me see if I can find his violation report.
I have it, Judge.
Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Ramsey, is Ramsey your last name or first name? All right, Mr. Ibrahim, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so that the court reporter can hear.
Okay.
All right. So the reason why the violation report was issued for you is because I received a report that there was non-compliance from you, that you were not following through on what they wanted you to do. And then I set it for a hearing and you didn't appear. So your defense counsel is asking that I recall the warrant. State, are you going to be objecting to the recall of the warrant?
No, Your Honor.
All right. State is in agreement that I recall the warrant. So what do you have in place, or defense, what does he have in place so that he can make his appointments?
Judge, he had lost service to his phone. He's informed me he's going to go ahead and get a prepaid card so that the court and myself can maintain contact with him. He will report as soon as the court wants him to report to the Center for Healthcare Services. He has had a previous doctor who he had been seeing, Mr. Favor, who passed on Memorial Day. Since having been arrested, he made about 3 or 4 telehealth appointments with that doctor for his diagnosis. He's going to get another doctor, but will continue to report to the Center for Healthcare Services if that's what the court wants.
And he was on a PR bond?
He was, Judge. I would ask that please to reinstate that. He still does not have much money. And the goal is to get all the discovery, Judge, so I can move this case forward as quickly as the court needs.
And does he have a place to live?
He does, Your Honor. I believe he lives with his parents. Is that correct?
Yes. No.
All right. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to recall the warrant,
Thank you, Your Honor.
reinstate the PR bond. I'll ask that fees be waived, and you'll have to check with the clerks to see whether or not a new application must be filed. We'll
Okay.
figure that out today.
Okay. Okay.
And then the other thing, Ms. Ferguson, if you can speak with his pretrial services officer, Isabel Castro Smith, to see what time do they want him to appear to see them. And then I'm also going to order that you re-enroll in services with Center for Healthcare Services. Now, if you have another doctor that you're seeing, your defense counsel has told me that, you'll need to let pretrial services know, and we'll see if that's acceptable for them, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so counsel, if you'll remain, they're going to contact the pretrial services officer to see when they want him to report.
Will do, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
This way.
Seth McDonald.
I'm covering that case for Monica Godotto, Your Honor.
All right, if he'll come down. All right, can you let him know his client needs to appear at pretrial services on the 17th? Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, what happened to your eye?
Well, the young guy punched me in my eye. The blacks paid him.
I'm sorry, what?
At the jail,
Blacks paid him to punch me. I filed charges on him. I just come from the hospital at 1:30.
Wait, who punched you in the eye?
A young black brother.
another inmates at the jail.
Oh my gosh.
He does have some medical issues. He had a finger cut off.
All right, everyone, please whisper. And what's the other medical issue?
A finger was cut off.
Amputation from construction. I was working construction. We was told to put some truss over the water hydrant that they was coming, the city of New Brunswick was coming to inspect, and the truss slipped and smashed and crushed and broke my finger. It became osteomyelitis. My finger was amputated. But I have a lawsuit.
Okay.
J.A. Davis and Associates.
All right, so I'm assuming they're not having you around that inmate anymore.
I don't know, because just morning when I came back from, he had some friends of his. I charged him with assault, because the
All right,
minute
so-
he assaulted me, they took him down to the magistrate and magistrated him for assault.
All right, so do you want me to let the deputies know that you're having issues at the jail and they can request that you're in protective custody?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Deputy Laura, on Seth McDonald, he'll need to be in protective custody. All right, so they're gonna make a note and they'll make sure that happens.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
So discovery for this case, we should be in fine shape, Your Honor.
All right, he only has this one case or he has another one?
We just learned today that the state does have another case. Unfortunately, it means that we were trying to hope to get an offer today, and the other case is a sexual assault case.
Okay,
But-
so here's my question with the other case. Where are you with regards to maybe giving them discovery? And we'll make sure that you're appointed to that case as well.
Counsel is going to reach out to our intake attorney, Your Honor, and inquire as to where they're at with it. And yeah, from there, I think we'll be in good shape, depending on what that communication yields.
I'll reach out to Victoria Fernandez and see if we can get something going.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, let's put this at the end of July. Sir, if they have information before the end of July, your attorney can let us know and we'll bring you back sooner.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, we'll bring you back on July 30th.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thanks, Judge.
And Deputy Laura, is there anything else he needs to know to be placed in protective custody or anything he needs to do? All right, so remind them at the jail that you're in protective custody, and counsel, if you'll see to that as well. Court is calling 2024 CR 2276, State of Texas versus Christy A. Hemian. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris, Salem.
Defense.
Stephen Harkowitz for Christy Hemian.
And how do you pronounce your last name? Hemian. All right. And are you Miss Hemian?
Yes.
You had entered a plea on April 22nd, and it was set for a long time, set in June 13th for sentencing. It's the court's understanding that both parties wish to change the plea bargain agreement. Is that correct, defense?
That's correct, Judge.
Is that correct, state?
Indeed, Your Honor.
All right. According to the plea bargain agreement, you want to withdraw your application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Ms. Hemian, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Christy Hemian.
Okay. You did understand that the state and your counsel have previously agreed to a sentence of deferred adjudication,
Yes.
and it is the court's understanding through both attorneys that you no longer wish to be on probation. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that the plea bargain agreement, you're withdrawing your deferred adjudication, community supervision application. Is that correct?
Yes.
And both parties are agreeing that you be sentenced to 2 years in the prison. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you agreeing to the 2-year sentence?
Yes.
State, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. The court has reviewed the previous stipulation. The court will find there's sufficient evidence from reviewing the stipulations, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. I'm going to request the therapeutic community. It does not increase the time that you're in custody. However, it can help you if you have any drug issues. You understand?
Okay.
There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, that's the one where the judge goes along with the plea bargaining of my right to appeal the case.
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
And here's a dramatic pivot. Chrissy decides to withdraw her deferred adjudication, opting for a straight 2-year sentence. This is where we see choices collide with C.